welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I asked you guys to give me some questions, just any questions over on my Instagram, and so today I'm going to be doing that. If you are new or if you aren't already, don't forget to subscribe down below, turn on the post notifications, comment down below. Any other video ideas that you have, any questions that you have, I can always do another Q&A. I actually got dressed up for you guys today. You know, I'm normally in sweatpants and a t-shirt. That's just how I roll. I'm all about comfort. So today I actually put on some overalls and a nice cute little striped shirt, and I actually did my makeup. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. First, I'm gonna start off with just some like cheesy questions just to ease into it. But I got some like goofy questions. So for example, the first one is a hot dog a sandwich? Now, I don't want to start any arguments, but me personally, I don't think that a hot dog is a sandwich. I think that when you put the hot dog in a bun, that makes it a sandwich. But a hot dog on its own is not a sandwich. Hopefully that answers all of your confusion. Anyways, second one is iced tea or hot tea? I would say iced tea. I don't really like hot things because you can't drink them right away. So definitely iced tea. And then if I was a man for one day, what would I do? So basically I would do everything that either a woman can't do or everything that is different from how a woman would do something. So like nothing specific, but just like things that a man can't, or things that a woman necessarily can't do that a man can. Maybe go work out, build them muscles, you know. I don't know. Just things that women can't exactly do that men can. Alright, so now we'll go into a little bit deeper ones, not like super deep or anything. But what is my favorite physical feature about myself? So, I've always had trouble with like self-acceptance and stuff like that. But I've definitely, God has helped me, especially in this last year, just to accept exactly the way He made me. So I'm very like thankful for exactly the way He made me. I am His masterpiece. I am, you know, He made me exactly the way He wants me to be, so I need to accept everything about myself. But I would say I really like my long hair. It's super thick and long, and it's kind of like, I don't necessarily like the natural look. It's just kind of a blah wave. Like it's nice. This is straight. It's kind of a little messed up, but I like my hair. It's long. It's very thick, so I've never had problems with like super thin hair or anything like that. I've also come to love my curves, you know, all about that base. So I've come to love my curves. I've come to love everything about me because I know that God made me that way for a reason. So yeah. The next one is my favorite place to buy or order clothes. So this kind of all depends on like what I'm buying. So for example, like comfy clothes, which is basically all I buy, I would go to probably Marshall's, and I actually shop in the men's section. Not normally for sweats because I've gotten men's sweats before and the crotch is just like saggy and so much extra. But like t-shirts or like sweatshirts and things, I normally shop in the men's section. So Marshall's, if I'm getting like nicer clothes or whatever, also Marshall's. I don't really find a lot of like nice shirts there, but like dresses and stuff. Or TJ Maxx. Old Navy is stepping up their game. Honestly guys, Walmart is stepping up their game. Like they have some cute stuff. But yeah, I also like H&M, Forever 21. The cheap but super cute places. So, okay, and then I have two that I just like really wanted to kind of dive into. The first one is if I have any like fitness or nutrition advice. So I am doing Weight Watchers, and let me just tell you, let me just be honest with you guys. So I started Weight Watchers probably about 8 months ago, and I have lost 30 pounds, like 29 point something, so I just say 30 even though it's not quite. But I have lost 30 pounds, and I have been plateaued and gaining for the last probably like 3 months. So I was at a certain weight and I've gained 6 pounds. So nobody is perfect. Like, weight loss is hard, fitness is hard, but you can do it. I don't know, I just feel like you have to have the motivation. So, and like also having people around you to help keep you motivated. Like, I've multiple times told my mom, like, I just don't want to do Weight Watchers anymore. I just want to be able to enjoy what I eat. But I know how that goes. Like, I've already gained 6 pounds back. And so just having, and she was like, no, like, I don't want to see you give up. And so just having that accountability around you helps a lot. Like, people that are helping you and want to see you succeed and want to see you do better, that helps a lot. Having the motivation for yourself, like not wanting to see yourself go back to the way you were, or just wanting to be able to fit in those. I have a pair of jeans that I bought. They were literally the same exact size as another pair that fit me just fine, and the same brand and everything, but they don't fit. And so just having the motivation, I want to fit into those jeans so that I can wear them. Like, I can fit into them, but they're just a little bit tight. So just like having different things to motivate you to lose the weight helps a lot. But again, it's not easy. It is hard. My biggest thing is I don't really like working out, and I eat really, really bad. So what I had to change was my eating, because I don't work out consistent enough for that to be how I'm going to lose weight. So I had to eat better. I have to eat differently. But it's different for everybody. Like, some people can just work out like crazy. You just have to find what works for you. Eating different, eating healthy definitely makes a difference for me, especially because I'm used to just eating junk food. And it is hard, and you want to be like, oh, I'm just treating myself. Well, you can't treat yourself every day, all day. So it's just something that you have to adjust to. You have to decide what works for you. You have to have people around you to keep you accountable. You just have to, if you set like a schedule and you tell yourself, like, I'm going to work out this day, this time. Or if you meal prep, meal prepping helps a lot. Having what you're going to eat for the week set out already, so that when you get hungry, you can go and eat that thing. Having healthy snacks around, not just having junk around to eat. If you have junk around to eat, you're probably going to eat it. So just having healthier snacks. There's healthy options. There's healthy sugar options. I mean, if you guys haven't seen, you can go check out my Weight Watchers. I have my journey and like healthy snack options on there as well. There's sweets, all sorts of things. So you just have to find, again, what works for you. Have people around you that are going to help you. Don't have the temptations around you to give in to them, and then it'll be a lot easier. So maybe sometime I'll go into, like, do a whole video just on like fitness and stuff like that, but I am by no means in shape or anything like that. I don't feel like I'm really like the one to do that, but we'll see. Let me know down below if you guys want to see something like that. And then the last question that I'm going to answer today is just, is it scary after high school trying to figure out what you want to do with your life? So it definitely is scary. It's not really scary, but it definitely is something that takes a lot of thought. And let me just tell you, I'm making YouTube videos and working at a restaurant as a waitress. Like, after high school, you don't have to go to college. You're not gonna get a doctor's job right out of high school. Like, you're not gonna have the biggest, nicest job, the biggest, nicest things right after high school. I personally love children, and I've always felt called to be a stay-at-home mom in the future. And I've told people this, and I've had people tell me, you're crazy, you need to go to school. What if something happens to your husband and you can't stay at home and provide for your children? I've had a teacher tell me that I need to go to school, and basically that I was crazy for wanting to rely on my husband. And it's just like, don't let people around you tell you what you should and should not do. First of all, if you feel led by God to do something, then you darn well better do it. Like, he has the best plan for you. So if he's telling you to do something, girl, boy, pursue that. Like, his plan is best for you. So it does not matter what anybody else around you is saying, follow him. Also, if you have a passion for something, follow it. Those people don't know what you've been through in your life. Those people don't know the passions that you have. Those people don't know your life story. So for them to tell you you're not going to make it in life with this, that's not their place to say. Ignore what the people say. But yeah, I would just say, like, you don't have to have it all figured out of high school. I am 20 years old. I've been graduated for almost 2 years now. And I don't have it figured out. Like, I literally have no idea what my life holds. But I'm just following God's path, and whatever he throws my way along the way, I'm going to do it, you know? So it's not like there are 30-year-olds that don't know what they're doing. 40-year-olds. I mean, you do not have to have your life figured out straight out of high school. So don't feel that pressure. Don't feel like you need to do that. It is intimidating. It is a scary thing, and that's okay. You've been in high school your whole life, and you've been living with your parents, I'm assuming, and you know, you haven't been making those huge decisions about your future, and you don't have to. We're not here to tell the future. We're not here to know what the future holds. So just go with the flow. Like, if you don't know what you want to do, so be it. Go work for a year. And then if something comes along, go to college. You don't have to go to college. You do not have to go to college to be successful. Especially if you're doing what God's will is for your life. You do not have to go to college. You don't have to do anything that you do not want to do. Don't let anybody around you tell you what you have to do. You do what your little heart desires, and you rock whatever you're doing with a smile on your face. Don't let anybody around you tell you what to do. You do you. And again, it can be scary, and it can be an intimidating thing, but you do not have to know what you want to do straight out of high school. So don't feel like you have to make that decision. And if you feel like you want to do something, and you do it, and you end up not liking it, that's okay. Change it. And that's the thing about college. Like, you don't want to go to college and spend all this money and then change what you want to do. So if you want to take a year off and find what makes you happy, and then you find something and you're like, yes, I want to do this for the rest of my life, then you go to college so that you're not wasting money, you know? There's nothing wrong with taking time to figure out what you want to do. Work, make money so that you can save to go to college in the future. Just do what you feel led to do, and do not let anybody around you tell you what you should or should not be doing. Follow God, his will for your life, and you'll be just fine. So, I kind of rambled on a little bit. Hopefully that answered your questions. Hopefully you guys got out of it what you wanted to. And yeah, if you have any other questions, comment them down below, and I will definitely maybe go live on my Instagram or do another Q&A. Just let me know what you guys want to see, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.